Hey, beauties. Good afternoon to you. Beautiful people. Every now and then, I'm going to vlog on this particular human being because I don't think you understand. I'm a loyal and devoted kind of individual. That's the kind of person I am to a fault. Sometimes not to my benefit, but I'm loyal and devoted. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend. You don't have to worry about if I'm laughing with you now and then cutting you behind the back. I'm a very straightforward kind of friend. If I have an issue with you, I will come to you. That's the kind of individual I am. My area is just to work on how I probably say it sometimes, not all the time. But you don't have to worry. I don't pretend. And I'm not blowing my own trumpet. I'm just telling you who I am. If I'm involved with a man, I'm loyal to the man, devoted. I don't know why when loyalty and devotion they give a God dose it on me, may I tell you. Him dose it on me. And I say that in light of the fact that I've been a true fan of Usain Bolt since World Junior Championships. I remember when he entered it and won. I think it was I don't know if it's 200 or 100. I think it would maybe 200. And they even put a cape, like a Superman cape thing around his back because he ran very odd. But he ran so fast, they couldn't understand. His strides looked funny, but yet he was quick. And I said, this guy, from then on, I said, this guy's going to be great. I didn't know how great he would have been, honestly. And when he came off the scene for a while, I guess maybe as a young teen trying to enjoy life and not sure what he wanted to do, I kept asking people, what happened to that guy? People who follow athletics and sports, whatever happened to him? Then sometime after he came back on the scene, and I was so happy, I started to watch him again. And he never picked up the way he would have wanted to until 2007. You saw a little spark when he came second to Tyson Gay. And I was told that he congratulated Tyson Gay because he's not a sore loser. If he loses, he will not show a bad attitude. Well, to us, he does his best. And I believe that he's not a sore loser overall. Not to say he wouldn't feel away, but, we see remnants of him not being a sore loser. His accolades speak for itself. And he said to him, that's your last time beating me. And in truth, and he spoke it into being. Because you know what happened from 2008 to 2015, 16 thereabout, with World Games and Olympics. Beautiful people. I saw him he made a post today. Today's his former coach's birthday. That's Glenn Mills. And he just paid homage to him. And every time I hear him speak about his coach, because I watched that documentary thingy that they had done, you'd wonder, at one point you're saying, I am the one physically running, but mentally, he's the one running. He gave all credence, apart from, bigging up God and all of that. We're just talking on a human level, people. He gave credence to his coach. He did what the Bible says. The Bible says, esteem one another above the other. So I must esteem somebody above me. Not to say that esteem the person, meaning that they're better than, in the sense of they were made higher than me. But in terms of whatever talent, whatever skills, whatever ability, that very same human being should esteem me above that person. So all of us would be on the same level. You see it? And he does that. Go and watch that same documentary that was 1 hour and odd. That he trained until he threw up. Do you understand me? He said the coach is the one that's really running. I am just physically executing it. I never forgot. I heard it with my own make all of my ears stood. Yes, so. Yes, so. Yes, so. Yes, so. All of my ears. I heard him sing it. Always. And once you honor those who invest in you, God will bless you even more than how you think. More than what you can imagine. More than what you can fathom. That is why the fellow has done what he has done. That is why you think it's just his gift and yes, he's unusually gifted and talented. That speed that he has, I don't know. Sometimes I just go online and just rewatch all the races from 2008, come right back. All of them, over and over and over and over and over again. I watch them, rewatch. Fantastic human being Usain Bolt is. I met him once, greeted him, and he was so friendly. I'm telling you, people, That is part and part. Many times when I used to hear them talk about him, show off, I said, no, what show off is. You think because somebody is vibrant and vivacious and lively and do all kind of theatrics means that they're not humble? You can have somebody who doesn't talk a lot, who is seemingly quiet, and their heart is far from humility. That's what Jesus was talking about when he was referring to the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the Zealots, the scribes. They came off holy, but their hearts were like whitewashed sepulchres, far from God. It was like a graveyard. So you just hear just a lot of skeletons. You saw evil. But they behaved as if they were holy. When they pray for about 10, 20 hours. But it went nowhere. It just bounced right back up from the bottom lip to the top lip. It went nowhere. And they sounded eloquent. Probably a little humble man might say, blows. We can't even pray like that, man. And when they gave money, they might give millions. But it wasn't recognized by God because they gave the what left. And they only gave with a motive for people to see. While somebody might give like $100, $200, but God knew that if that person was a millionaire and billionaire, they would have given their best, just like Abel did. They had a Cain mentality. But Usain Bolt had has an Abel mentality. Oh, I never forgot the thing the man said. I'm the one physically running, but he's a man running. He's mentally running. Paid homage, gave all credence to the code. The man was blessed and do very well. Humble, love on, the way how I see him treat even his parents. Because some people, when they reach a certain level and if their parents don't have a sort of model look. When I say model look, I'm telling you it's a reality. You might think it's a joke. When I say model look, if they don't look beauty queen like and they don't speak well or can represent them well, they throw them aside. Hardly post pictures with them. That guy posts pictures with his parents. He know what he has been through with them, and he respects and honors them. That's what honoring means, Honoring is not obedience, A lot of people misunderstand what the word honor means. You show respect, you big up, you treat good. You understand? You treat good, you big up your parents. When it was talking about obedience, it was talking about little picnic, little ones, young ones. Children, obey your parents in the Lord. In other words, if they're telling you to do something right, listen, obey. Not if they're telling you to go and steal and scam and kill and all of that. Obviously, you have the right. And God would not, would understand if you don't honor and respect and obey that. But you still don't have to disrespect them. I watch him sometimes. I follow him, on different platforms and so on. His Facebook page, Instagram. No, I'm not a stalker, people. I'm just a true fan. And I know that this is a good-hearted man. He's a good-hearted fellow. And that is why he's so blessed. I'm telling you, you see it. And I'm telling you, I've been a true fan from World Junior Champion when he came off the scene. I still would ask people who follow athletics, whatever happened to him? I didn't know his name at the time. You understand? And when I saw him, I said, this guy will always be blessed. Once him stay on that path of a humble heart, valuing others, honoring others, trust me, he will do well. Sometimes him even say, oh, this person can beat him if they settle down. And he's always giving the credence to other people. You understand me? Not to say him put down himself. You have to be realistic. He knows that he's a gifted and talented athlete. Obviously, he will have to say, he may say that from time. I'm not expecting him to say, boy, I'm not good. Boy, I'm this. No, that's ridiculous and that's false humility. The Bible says to speak good. Think on things that are lovely, just, honest, have a good report and speak good. Right? Trust me, I respect this guy so much, Usain Bolt. That is a guy that I would want as a friend. Not for his things. Just because I just see that this guy's aura is good. His energy is good. He's a good human being. Very good human being. When I saw that, my heart moved in a good way. When I saw him pay homage to his coach, and he has not been running for how many years now. Fantastic human being. He's always going to be blessed. His family will always be blessed. And may God take him from glory to glory, from strength to strength. May God bless Usain in his down sitting and his uprising. If he make him bed in hell, may God go down there and bless him and take him out of hell. I just pray that he will just do well in whatever area he will go into. Come right until the last day. his breath lends him on earth. Guys, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this.